Hi, I'm Dottie Lamm, and I'm speaking tonight on the modern history of the women's movement in a way. Some of it's based on Gail Collins' book about women in the past 50 years. And what I'm going to get people to discuss, I hope, is what our accomplishments are and where we're being pushed back and how badly we're being pushed back, like in areas of choice. And in other areas where we've been very successful but have had some downsides to that success. Two examples would be, one is that the feminist movement helped get women pretty integrated into the armed forces, including some combat roles. But what we find is that women in the armed forces are more likely to be sexually assaulted by a fellow soldier. I shouldn't be laughing, but this is so ironic, than they are to be hurt by the enemy. So, that's a downside of what we accomplished. It doesn't mean we didn't do the right thing, but we have to look at the results. How do we then handle some of those downsides? Another one might be the fact that we are so far ahead now of men in the early stages, not up top, not in Congress, not in high business, but in schools. Are we going to have an imbalance of really educated women with much less educated men? And what does that mean for the workforce? What does that mean for marriage, etc.? A third one, I think, is our big success in winning the Roe v. Wade decision back in 1973 has kept us on the target for all of those years to roll back choice. And that's the biggest attack on one of our successes. So we are fighting that actively. There's no question about that. And I'm very proud of the women like Diana DeGette and before her Pat Schroeder, our representatives who have been so strong on that issue in Congress.